Friend, guess who got a haircut? Guess who finally got the trim? Me. And I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Friend, come here. Come here. You're losing your hair because you don't know how to properly take your braids down and how to run your fingers through your hair, get any knots and kinks out, and then comb it through. So what I do is, first, I go in with my fingers. Okay, I take a finger in like that, just like that, okay? And I just try to get the hair to be a little less tangly, okay? And I'm starting at the ends, and I'm gently working my way up, okay? Right until I get up to the roots. Okay? And that is it. And then I take that section and then I just pin it back and move on to the next section. This is my next section here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just gently separate the hair. Okay? Not a hard section to detangle, to finger detangle. The goal is literally to finger detangle before you get your comb through it. And I know this is gonna be real controversial, but I don't like to detangle and do all this stuff when my hair is wet. I know that a lot of pros are saying to do that, but every time I do my hair when it's wet, like do all that detangling, I lose way more hair, like way more hair. So I don't do that. And I do believe that everybody should do what works for them. Ooh, sometimes you gotta get that scratchy. But this, for me, is what works. I just believe that the things that we do in between our styles really can make or break the outcome of our hair. You don't wanna start your hair journey and then halfway through, you start ripping out your hair. I don't know why. It is 12:09 a.m. It is literally 12:09 a.m. And I don't know why I'm up, but I'm up. And I feel like taking my hair down. I like to take my time and do my hair. I do not like to rush my hairstyles. I do not like to rush taking down my braids. I don't want to cut anything by accident. I don't want to rip out my hair. That's not the goal. And a lot of us are rushing through the process and then wondering why our hair is breaking. I'm excited because I have a hair appointment tomorrow. I'm getting my hair washed, deep conditioned with the good old treatment, and I'm also getting my hair trimmed. It's literally been almost a year since I've had a trim, my last trim, like my last professional trim. Girl, listen, I'm excited. Now, y'all know I was in those wash and goes back to back. And girl, listen, it's just time. It's time for a change. And I can't wait to bring you guys along with me to see what hairstyle I'm gonna do next. And I never leave my braids in for that amount of time. Like, that is OD. My scalp is just like, girl. But this is my hair. This is so thick. Wow, I am so in love. This is where the front is. She's cute or whatever. Anyways, I know you guys probably want to see how much hair I lost. I am 6 days away from it being an entire month of me having those braids in, and this is what I lost. This is literally what I lost. I want to see how well I've been doing with my hair, but tomorrow I get my hair done, and I'm going to bring you guys along with me to my spa-like experience with my hair. and I'm so excited. How much of my hair do you think I need to trim off? Oh, friend, I don't know. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I am seeing a bunch of knots in my hair, like a lot of knots. Girl, I went 2 months straight of wearing nothing but wash and goes before I finally went into my braids, and I want to see how much hair I need to cut off. Y'all, come with me to go get my hair done. Finally, it's been so long since I've gone to the hair shop, and I'm finally getting my hair done. Ah, I'm so excited. I just hate Instagram now. You just do makeup or you teach classes. And you be having online classes coming soon. It's gonna be like basics, like it's gonna be very beginner friendly. It's for the woman who wants to put herself together and does not know how. And also for the woman who just wants to amp up how she does kind of like, you know? Right. So this be the first shit for me. I'll be like, why am I even invited? Like, everybody doesn't want to have a makeup artist come to them every single time, you know? Right. Keep your hair as smooth as a Dyson does. Because you don't need. I don't need it to be super straight, you know? Yeah. But because you have layers, you see how it goes. Oh yeah. Here, but layers. But I'm gonna do the full inch today, okay? Yes. 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 Thank you so much. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna take you out. Okay. My little hair. Not too bad, y'all. Baby, listen, Linda, listen. I have not had a professional trim since last year. And we still do have to trim a little bit more off, but she said not too much more. She said what saved me is the fact that I was actually doing some trimming of my own. Like I dusted my hair a little bit. So she said that really saved you because you really don't want to go a whole year without getting your ends trimmed. So yeah. So something that I learned is that when you're doing your wash and goes, it's okay to, you know, allow your hair to stretch a little bit. And this is what I mean. It's okay. And I literally mentioned this to my stylist. She was amazing. I literally mentioned this to her and she was like, that's what it is. She said, there's nothing wrong with doing wash and goes. She said, we do wash and goes. She said, but what's the difference between always having wash and goes and having wash and goes and also stretching your hair and doing other styles? It's gonna be the biggest difference in your hair. Like, oh my God, this hair looks so good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that my shape is still here. I love my hair. Like, y'all, I love it. I love it so much. Y'all can't tell me nothing about my hair right now. I love it. At least in between in between, like maybe I said like maybe every like between 2 and 3 wash and goes that I do like back to back, to go and blow dry my hair, look at my hair and see what's, you know, what's up. And if you're a person who likes to straighten your hair, even better, because you really can like really pinpoint, okay, is there something going on here, or like, you know what I'm saying? It has not been an entire year for my 1 year mark, but what I can say is every 2 months or so, every 2 to 3 months, I will be going in and getting my trims. I found somebody who is consistent, and I just, go to the salon, y'all. Spend the money. Spend the money. Go to the salon. Your hair will thank you for it. Spend the money. I'm gonna go home and I'm going to braid my hair up, and I'm really excited about that because baby, it's wig season. So while my hair is growing underneath my wigs, I will have my straight hair, and I'm so excited about that because this is like silk press season and I'm not pressing my hair, so yeah. Friend, I got my ends trimmed. Girl. I'm about to use my little massage toy. I will link this in my Amazon storefront. But this thing right here, oh my goodness, it feels so good. Girl, let's talk about it. Let's talk. Let's talk. Why was I so scared to finally go to the hair shop and get my hair trimmed? Ooh, that thing's hot. I want to make sure you can see my whole mane. Ugh, she's gorgeous. That's all I gotta say. So I was so afraid to go to the hair shop, even though I knew that I needed to go. But once I got there, I was like, I'm scared. Once I saw them shears, I said, I'm scared, girl. At first I was all pumped up and I was just like, yes, let's do this, you know? And then I told her, I was like, girl, I'm scared. Like, that just made me scared. She said, why? I said, it's not about the trim. And I know you're thinking like most people are afraid to get their hair trimmed. I said, for me, because I have not gotten my hair professionally seen, touched, trimmed, nothing, that's kind of a problem for me, especially when I want to see hair growth. Like, I have a whole thing about hair growth, and that's a whole nother conversation because I know a lot of men feel like Black women can't grow hair, and that was the whole, like, that's where it all began for me. I want to know if everything that I've been doing with my hair, did I not do the proper things that I needed to do for my hair? Could I have done more? Should I have scaled back a little bit? So on and so forth. So many questions. So I really wanted to see the state of my hair today, considering that ain't nobody touched my hair for a year. And no, that wasn't by choice. That wasn't by choice. I actually had plans to at least see a hairstylist 3 times this year, and it just did not happen. Trying to find the right stylist that works with your schedule, that is very difficult. And I'm not one of those people who wants to book a month in advance. I want to be able to say, hey, you know, do you have anything available this week? Or do you have anything available next week? Okay, what about tomorrow? You know, I don't want to have to always book a month in advance, because sometimes that day I may end up being booked. So I ended up having to do my hair myself. I brought you guys along with me so that you guys can see the different hairstyles that I've chosen, which has only been like maybe 3 hairstyles, if even that. But I brought you guys along with me throughout this journey, and I wanted you guys to see how I do my hair, and let's see if what I did works. But now these braids, this last time, I only keep my braids in for 2 weeks. This time I kept my braids in for close to 4 weeks. And that is a problem, because once I get lazy with my hair, I don't want to do anything. Like, I don't want to do anything. If my hair is left in for too long, I just, you know what I'm saying? So I stopped caring. And I noticed that this time. And I think that kind of cost me a little bit. Prior to that, I literally did back-to-back wash and goes without trimming without looking at my ends, you know, knowing that my ends need a little love, they need a little snip, but I neglected my hair. And at first glance, she said my hair looked fine. And then she got to washing it and she said, your hair feels really good. Thank you so much for detangling it. Your hair is super easy to detangle. Girl, I was not playing no games, okay? I said, no, like, I don't play those games. I would never like take out my braids and then just not do anything. Like, I think that's just, now that's real negligent, like. But then I was like, I said, okay, girl, so tell me how my hair is doing. She said, okay, let me go ahead and blow dry and let's see. So she blow dried my hair and it's like shriveling back up, you know? She said, your hair for sure needs to be cut an inch, for sure. She said it can use a little bit more of a trim. So for that shop, that's considered a cut. Anything over an inch is considered a cut for them. And that's not a problem. I said, well, we're not there yet. I was like, we're just not there yet, babe. I said, so how about this? How about let's get on a system where I come in, like I came in today and I got my ends trimmed, I got my treatment and everything like that. Beautiful, lovely experience. She washes hair so amazing. And then how about I come in another 2 months? Because she said she recommends people to come in every 8 weeks or so. I said 8 weeks sounds better than what a lot of these stylists are talking about some 4 to 6 weeks. And I'm just like, I'm not coming in that often. First of all, I'm not. So I said, what about early January? I can come back early January and then I can come in and get my treatment and then I can get my ends trimmed and everything like that, like get the rest of what we could just catch back up and I get the rest of what needs to be trimmed. Boom, that's 2 months. But I also had enough time with November and December to still at least get some other treatments, get a lot of moisture going into my hair. And I'm excited about that because right now in the phase of my life, I actually really do want to just leave my hair alone. So the fact that I'm going into wigs is actually perfect. I have a few wigs to choose from and some of them you have to glue down and other ones you don't have to glue down. So I like the options. I like the versatility of having a wig, you know, while keeping my mane protected. But boom, now I have an inch again. So now when I go back in for my next appointment for my trim, guess what? She gonna cut that inch off anyway. Girl, I said, listen, honey. We have a plan, okay? We have a solid plan. Here are some takeaways in maintaining your hair. You could do a lot of things yourself, but there's nothing like having a salon that you can say, that is the salon that I go to, and they maintain the health of my hair. And my hair is beautiful, full, healthy, and all those things, and it's growing. And it's growing because even though our hair is always growing, are we actually maintaining that hair growth? Are we? I'm so serious, friend. I'm just letting you know because I've now experienced this for almost an entire year. Don't get your trims. If you don't get your trim, it's going to cost you. I promise you. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next hair video. Bye.